Shout out to everybody. We back. Let me know if you can hear me. We got shout to Hip Hop is Real. I think they pulled a clip of Smack on Twitch. He was talking about Easy versus Cassie or whatever. And I just don't want to have like anything of theirs like on my channel because you know how they do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shout out to them. You know, go watch that on Hip Hop is Real. I also did an interview with Jay Mills. You know what I mean? Go watch that. It was a respectful interview. We talked about a lot of different things that I wanted people to know. You know what I mean, about Jay Mills or whatever. So go check that out. I mean, he got in his bag, you know what I mean, a few times, but you know, it was more like I'm trying to, because I feel like Jay Mills right now, if you talk about like in battle rap right now, I think he's got all of his respect back. You know what I mean? So I do want to salute him. Shout out to him. Shout out to all of the battlers that engaged in that. You know what I mean? Hopefully it'll be over soon. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I invited Goods to come on to the podcast and he don't want to do it, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. But shout out to Goods, no diss to him. But it was you know, we kept it respectful and everything. But shout out to everybody. I don't know. Should we skip the intro right now? I kind of feel a little petty. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I don't know. It's a couple things going on. I do see a 20v1. You know what I mean? Easy to block captain versus the world right now. You know what I mean? I kind of want to go into that, talk about that, and then we got GEECHI responding to the shoe thing. But I don't know. I mean, you get mad, get mad. Bad news told everything. Wait a minute. He did. I'm sorry. He thought he was gonna skate with this one. 100% accuracy. Officer T Ward knows. He told everything. Wait a minute. Cheese in the chat, please. Cheese up in this chat. Gorgonzola, mozzarella, everything. Clone owes knowledge of foot. I do want to put that out there. Who knows the intro? Sing it with me. Clone owes knowledge of foot. I do want to put that out there. He told them people, what do I have to say to go home? Shout out to Clone for snitching. No diss. Clone is back on Instagram, popping up, doing shows. The Snitch Chronicle Raps. Shout out to him. No diss. We're not using real names. Shout out to Clone. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sorry, you thought you was gonna get away. Bad news! Hopped up out of that hospital bed, ran down that hallway and saw Officer T Ward and said, wait! Thought he was gonna get away, y'all. Hold on. Turn that body cam off and hand me that binder. Officer T Ward obliged. Bad news. Opened up that binder, saw that list of suspects in that photo lineup, and pointed out the number 4. He did Thug Life. He told everything, 100% accuracy. Rocks in the chat, please. Can we get some rocks in the chat? 40. I'm sorry. I love you. And leopard print. Rocks in the chat for 40. 40 Bars has been stealing from the battle rap community for years. She shows up to battles with nothing but a phone and leopard print. Shout out to her. No bars. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to 40 Bars, who has been stealing from the battle rap community for years. Nobody's been saying anything because they secretly want to clap. Shout out to 40. She's been getting over. You know what I'm saying? Rocks in the chat for clean please, can we get some rocks in the chat for clean paper? I don't care that you tapped somebody's jaw. You have been stealing from the battle rap community for years. This is a point of accountability here. For years. Shout out to you, you know what I mean? Taking them deposits. Shout out to clean paper. We do got to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? No diss. You know what I mean? The days of clean paper is over. Baby bottles in the chat, please. For chess, can we get some baby bottles in the chat for chess, please? Wait a minute. Some choking in the chat. He needs to be burped. Baby bottles in the chat for chess. Shout out to Chess. No diss. Chess has been choking in battles in the battle rap community for years now. A lot of people have been letting them get by with this. The excessive throwing up and choking in battles, leaving the stage, barfing up food, getting back on stage, you know what I mean? Rapping in people's faces like he did not just throw up a Happy Meal. Shout out to Chess. Can we get some baby bottles in the chat? Can we do that, please? He needs to be burped before battles. And people keep forgetting to do that. I don't know why. Chess, you know it's no diss. You know it's no diss. I just gotta say that. Baby bottles in the chat. Shout out to Chess for that. Boxing gloves in the chat. I'm sorry, maybe I'll put timestamps. We gotta get all this out here. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gloves in the chat for official, please. Can we get some boxing gloves in the chat, please? You know what I mean? Official lets it be known. Talk crazy about my family in a battle, and you can get the beaks. Boom, boom, bow, bing, boom, bow, bing, boom, boom, bow. She hit her with a bicycle kick. Shout out to Liu Kang. He said that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the official, letting it be known, don't play with me. She had a battle with Eliza Versa recently. Pretty cool battle. Shout out to her. Coffee in the chat, please. Can we get some coffee in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Can we do that, please? Coffee did a dedicated snitch blog telling on everybody that was on a podcast. Shout out to Coffee Brown. No diss. Shout out to her. Coffee got that email. Somebody threatened legal action. Shout out to Coffee Brown. No diss to her. That chocolate girl. Shout out to her. She got that email and went and did a dedicated snitch blog saying, wait, I will tell you everybody that was on that podcast, Piperboy Williams, Angry Fan, Polo, Official, and them other people, they was bloggers. I want you to know that. Shout out to Coffee Brown for telling on all of us. No diss. You know what I'm saying? I do want to put that out there. Also, waves in the chat, please. I'm sorry, Sue Surf gonna go crazy when he gets out. Waves in the chat, please. Can we get some waves in the chat? Shout out to Sue Surf. No diss. He told Mr. Whipple, I'm no longer with these rolling 60s. How do I get this case behind me? You know what I mean? Mr. Whipple and Surf went up in front of that judge, and they was asked a series of questions. I'm sorry, get mad. I rock with Surf. He invited me to events, all of that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They asked him, were you traveling across state lines with members and associates selling that product, that weight, that heroin, that all of that work and furtherance of the gang with members and associates? You know them people that's on this racketeering case with you. Were you traveling state lines and furtherance of the gang selling that? And he said, yes, ma'am. Can we get some yes, ma'ams in the chat, please? I'm sorry, getting mad. Yes, ma'ams in the chat. No diss. I know a lot of people are heartbroken. Can't wait to Surf get home so he can go crazy on y'all. We still have hope for people who do that. Shout out to him. He also told, or said, I would say he also said, they asked him, were you the leader, one of the leaders of the gang? He said, yes, ma'am. Shout out to Surf for the yes, ma'ams. I'm not saying he snitched. I'm just saying he had a whole lot of yes men agreeing to a whole lot of overt acts. Shout out to Surf for the yes men. They also asked Sue Surf. Shout out to him. Waves in the chat. I'm sorry, Surf. I'm sorry. Waves in the chat. They asked him, you know, were you conspiring with members and associates committing these crimes in furtherance of the gang? They asked Sue Surf this. I'm sorry they did. I know he's going to go crazy when he gets out. They asked him that. He go crazy on me. I reread the paperwork. It's what it is. He said, yes, ma'am. Shout out to Sue Surf for all of those yes, ma'ams. No diss. You know what I'm saying? I do want to say that. Everybody, hey, you in that situation, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? You don't take 20 years or 25 years, or you just gonna go up there and say some yes ma'ams. You know they're gonna rewrite snitch rules for you and everything. So you might be good. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. The whole community went crazy trying to fix that situation with Surf. No diss to Sue Surf. I just wanna put that out there. Shout out to John stole everything. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, John. I mean, allegedly. ChatGPT don't want them to get me here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John. He cleared up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He didn't run off on the investors. He did. So I don't know. Are we keeping John in the intro? Let me know. I will put timestamps so people not mad because we got to get through all of these intros. You know what I'm saying? Are we keeping John in the intro? Let me know. I think he kind of last interview. He might get out the intro. I don't know. Shout out to John. He might get out the intro. Black gloves in the chat, please, for Jay Mills. Can we get some black gloves up in the chat, please? Shout out to Jay Mills. Has done a complete change. You know what I mean? A lot of people have for some reason, they were down on Jay Mills. At least, you know what I mean? At least people were saying that. They were down on Jay Mills. They tried to play him, take away his legacy, you know what I'm saying, his legend, you know, all of that. And he went ahead and took that belt, went beep, boom, bap, bink. That's not the sound belts make, but, you know, he was whooping everybody, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jay Mills. No diss to Jay Mills. I think he has done an incredible job keeping the battle rap community lit. You know what I'm saying? All of that. It's a couple things I want to add to the intro, but we gonna skip that for now. You know what I mean? Because right now, a little bit too much heat. But let's go to GEECHI Gotti, Jazz the Rapper. They talking about the Slick Maddens. Then we gonna get into, you know, some other stuff that's going on with EAZY. But shout out to them.
It's the biggest problem is the fact, but I think it's the problem of the fact that it was like, it was like a mold that nobody's seen. Because, you know, you've seen people remake a shoe that looked like something you seen before. Like, oh yeah, it look like them.
Yeah, he even said Steve Madden do that. Like Steve Madden will make something that looks like something else.
Like something, you know what I mean?
Well, how you make something like the people who make stuff that look like something else? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you know it's Steve Madden. We do know Steve Madden.
Yo, they can't even try to save the situation because he's doing it in the middle like, bro, it's like the same thing.
Take designs from places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The thing is, it was the exact same everything. You feel me? So even when I'm giving an example of the shoe that we use, the most same, but it ain't no Nike sign. It's a whatever the fuck we put on the side. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But it was like a water slide. You know what I mean? And then you even seen what to do. Omni with the Hellcat did it, and it had this other thing. He was Bapes. You know what I mean? Whenever they used the store, and it looked like the Air Force One, but his shit, it was like nothing different at all. It wasn't like it was a sting on the side that had like a slick. That was like slick or something, like instead of that. You feel me?
The crazy part about this is what everybody, because we heard what Goods was saying about it. Shout out to Diesel. You know what I'm saying? We heard what Goods was saying about everything. He's just like, yo, it's a mode or whatever. But it's like the people who are listening to what Goods said, it was like, yo, but the colors are the same. The description is the same. The Steve Madden's description and the Maddens, like all, you know what I'm saying? And the Slickwalk's like, it's the same description. So it's like how do you look at it? I mean, even if he had like maybe a couple colors that was different, it's still the same cut, you know. So people are kind of like, I mean, it's upcharge. What like $130 on the fan base off some $30-some shoes. No.
Did just something like, okay, I like this mold. I know that somebody else got it, but instead of putting this little green strip right here, let's take that off. You know what I mean? Or instead of putting this little silver thing.
Somebody say y'all bought them Johns. And this is gonna sound really messed up. No diss to any battle rappers. I don't buy battle rapper stuff. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't do it because it's been so many schemes over the years. Like anybody selling merchandise, like it's been so many schemes. Some people like they've done well. People haven't Hollow the Don, like never had a problem with him or nothing like that. Like you buy something from him, he sends it. But my cousins and stuff have bought a lot of stuff from Hollow the Don. But and Hollow sent me free stuff before. Shout out to Hollow the Don. So Hollow the Don, I give him a pass. Shout out to Hollow the Don. But I'm always seeing like people hitting me up like, yo, I haven't gotten my shirts. I haven't gotten this. And it just makes me stay away from it. You know what I mean? I did think about just supporting like goods or whatever, like maybe cologne or something like that. But the shoes, I wouldn't, just because my style of shoes is different, right? Like I rock like Nikes. You know what I mean? I'm big. You know what I mean? I need like Nikes or something like that. I don't think his shoes look bad. I think they cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my style of shoes and they super expensive. You know what I mean? The slick walk drip costs him a lot of money. That leather coat he had, like in that video, that was like what, like $300-some for that coat. Like it's expensive, man. Like if I'm gonna pay that, I'm paying it straight to. I'm a brainwashed American. It is what it is. I'm getting them Air Maxes, gang. Like that's what I do. You know what I mean? But I get it. Like people do want to support people, and that's cool if they do it. But then you run into, then you may have like a closet full of Steve Maddens. You don't know. And this is what Mickey Fax was saying. Like, yo, like people now have a closet full of Steve Maddens. I didn't say it. It was Mickey Fax is saying it. So it's like, you don't know what you're gonna get. And I get it. Like a lot of them are like, they're footing in business, and they're trying like different things to try to get money. You know what I mean? But it's too risky. So I try to stay away from it if I can, unless I know 100% somebody's gonna give you like whatever you buy. Then that's cool.
So I think if he would have did something like that, nobody couldn't say.
Because I think what was it, DME Detroit or somebody, they had a problem like trying to get their cologne from goods at one point. So I don't know, but I'll probably maybe one day, maybe I'll just to support it, buy somebody's stuff. I don't know, but
because you've seen shit get.
In my head, I feel like that was the mold that they gave him, and he did not want to change it. Like I feel like that was the default.
Fire.
No, I like them, but the fact that they are the same as the Steve Maddens,
exactly the same.
I think that was just the default mold.
Yeah,
like here, and he probably was just like, I don't want to change this shit.
In the same as Steve Madden, they like some Fashion Nova shoes or something too.
Yeah. They Fashion Nova probably.
But like, here's the thing, right? Anybody got an Android phone or an iPhone? On these phones, you can basically, like if you see something like a shoe or anything, you just tap like the AI feature or whatever that's on your phone, and then it'll tell you like where to buy the shoe. So a lot of people are like, yo, and I even asked Jay Mills like in my interview. That's why y'all might want to go back and watch the interview that I did with him, because I asked him, I'm like, yo, was there a mole or you know what I mean? Anybody feeding you information? And he talks about whatever, you know what I mean? But aside from all of that, you can just like on your phone, like if I see a shirt that he rocking or something, like, yo, that's a cold shirt, like, you know what I mean? You could just use your AI feature, you know what I mean? And it'll just tell you like where to buy stuff. So it's easy to, and this is why I think like a lot of like goods, other shoes, like people are showing that, yo, you can buy the other shoes on like this site or that site for like $8 or $10, and they're like marked up. You know what I mean? This is how people, I feel like, are finding out about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it's the AI. AI is like running the world now, man. It's like easy to figure stuff out with the AI.
You get it from
they like cheaper than like on Fashion Nova, like $8.
How much goods selling for?
Like $150, $160.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Goods hustling, man. He trying to get that paper.
I'm not stopping it.
Well, what fucked him up is this though. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody really ain't no knock to him, because you selling shoes, doing what you doing. You got your fan base. They gonna buy what they buy. But you in a rap battle versus Jay Mills. And Jay Mills wilding you up already, been dropping track after track after track. So now everybody been saying the battle's been kind of like, you know, in the bar little, but now he kind of like, nigga, you already selling your fake knockoff shoes. So it really just hits hard.
I want to know who gave Jay Mills that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, so it really just hit hard because of the music video, the song, everything about it. It's like, nigga, I'm about to expose something about you because the whole battle haven't really been nothing that's exposed about me.
And you know, GEECHI already battled good, so he don't care. He gonna say whatever he feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, most of the time he just say whatever he think anyway. Like, he one of them. Like, he don't care. Jazz is kind of like, she tries to stay out of the mess as much as she can. She'll talk about stuff, but she'll try to stay out of it as much as possible. You know, these are their coworkers. You know, so you can't really get mad at her. You know, she don't be in drama like that.
So now it's like, nigga, all right, yeah, you been talking all that shit, nigga, but nigga, fuck them shoes, nigga, them Steve Maddens. And now you got fans who probably don't, no matter what, nigga, that's probably like, nigga, what? 150? And they look like, I could've got these for 40. Oh, you got me fucked up. So now you done hit a nigga.
But this is crazy. Like, it's like the mentality that people have, like, with shoes and stuff. It's just like, if it's a high price, I'm gonna buy it. You know, like, you can get the same shoes for like $38. You know, but but then on the flip side, it's like people attach the shoe to the brand. They're like, yo, I'm supporting the brand. I'm supporting the person and I'm supporting the brand. You know what I mean? Or whatever, you know what I mean? And they're willing to pay like the price for them. And maybe they don't know that they're getting, but you know, like even I'm buying like Nike tennis shoes, right? Air Force, whatever. I'm buying like Nike tennis shoes. These shoes are probably less than $15 to make. You know what I'm saying? And they marking them up like crazy. You know, we don't know, you know, but we just buying them. It's like Nike, we buying them, you know, so it's, but the Steve Madden mode thing, like, it's just, I don't know, man.
Nigga, now you got motherfuckers, now you done hit a nigga where it hurts. You done hit in the pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think that hurt his pockets? Y'all let me know. Do you think it hurt his pockets? For him to make a blog about it, I think it did. I think it can like really hurt his pocket. He had to get in front of that, bro. Like after that song came out, regardless of what you thought about the song, when the Slick Madden part came out, did he call him Slick Madden? I don't know, but when that part came out, that's all everybody was talking about. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh man, like he had to get out in front of that. And he was talking about like, yo, I ain't worried about what these lames think, what all these other people think. I'm worried about my core fans, basically like the people that's going to dick ride me and buy everything that I sell. You know what I'm saying? That's not him. That's just like when people say that in general, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, that could hurt, man. Like you hurting people's pockets. You know, look at like Jay Mills, like his video got like right after. We've never seen nothing like Jay Mills like video get flagged. Like right after that. You know what I mean? Like when he did a video like going in and talk about it, it's just like, who did that? You know, I don't know.
You hit a nigga in the pocket. You got nigga reviews where motherfuckers probably upset.
I'm not saying good flag this shot. I'm not saying that, but it's like somebody said it did hurt him. He slashed the prices to $85 though. Let's go. I don't think that's true. Let me go to Goods channel. Well, his everything Goods. I don't think he slashed the prices. I think that's, hold on. I'm curious now. Nothing but goods. Y'all might be right though. Hold on, let me see. If you go here, yeah, they slashed. Oh my God! Let me move my Oh my God! Hold on. Let me move this out the way. Oh my God. They're slashed $189 because people are starting to find out these are like You can get these for like $10. And he's selling them for $189. So he slashed them down to $79 and it says sold out. So it could be people buying them, or he could just be putting sold out on them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Dang, bro. Did Jay Mills force a sale? Or no? Is there early Black Friday? But the ones in question, the AG3 Fusions, those are still 160. See, like that leather jacket he was rocking, like this is expensive, bro. This is like $349. One review. Is this? Let me see what this review say, bro. Please refund. The leather came more wrinkled than a 90-year-old forehead. Tried to iron it out and it burned. Why would you try to iron leather, bro? Yeah, y'all is crazy, bro. J Mills shadow. So this is so Goods that posted that J Mills left a review. It says J Mills shadow. It doesn't say J Mills completely. It says J Mills shadow. J Mills. I think I asked him this. I'm not sure. I think I might have asked him this in the I have to go look back at the interview I did with him. But I think he addressed this too in his blog, didn't he? Yo, man, y'all leave him alone. I thought y'all was lying. Hey, he got a 5-star review. Easily one of my favorite style of sneakers to wear. I bought this pair for my son now that he's in men's sizes now, and he loves the style and feel them. I told him he can't just talk slick and that he has to walk it too. Why don't more people do reviews? If they selling like that, why aren't people like doing reviews all like that? I don't want to make this like dissing him or nothing like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, like, man, give my money back and all that type of shit, doing reversals on the charges. So, like, I think that's probably what makes it more damaging. It's like, in reality, it's like, yeah, the shoe is one thing, but the fact he put it in the record and made it so global, we got hundreds of thousands of views on this shit, and now everybody making it a thing. Like, damn, nigga, this nigga, you know what I mean? Like, if you just would have said it on an interview or something, it probably wouldn't even hit as hard. Like, oh yeah, that nigga did some shit. But you put that shit in that record in the middle of y'all beef, it's like, oh yeah, this nigga cooked. You know what I'm saying?
And they've been cooking for a while too.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And he been on fire. Every diss track he been going. Yeah, man, Goods gotta hold his L, man. Yeah, especially the fact that you have to get online and have a statement about it.
You gotta have a statement.
So that's what makes the loss even hit harder. Because if you could have just sat back and be like,
oh God. He said you gotta hold this L. Oh man. Like, it's one thing, like when media or whatever, like you could say, media talking, like whatever. Fans and media talking, like whatever. This is how battlers be thinking. Like, they don't be caring about like a lot of people's opinions. Some of them don't really care. But when you got like your peers are telling you, like, you took an L. And you got GEECHI got it almost a pod. Like, this is like a pretty popping, like, popular podcast, like within the battle rap space, and they talk about other things, but they doing a pretty good job. And you got him saying that, like, this like certifies the W for Mills. Like, it's literally certifying it right now.
like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga, my shoe? Yeah, nigga, what? Nigga, I sell on 150. These ain't my only pair. What about these ones? These ain't Steve Madden's. Like, I think he got other molds too. So I'd be like, yeah, okay, they duped me. I got these too, though. Buy these ones. These dope. You know what I mean?
Another thing, lawsuit. Like, Jay Mills put so much pressure, like, after that song, like, he had to do like a video about it or whatever. Like, it could be like a potential law, even though Steve Madden be jacking people's like stuff, bro. Like Steve Madden, you do be doing that, gang. Like, I mean, he could, or could he not be sued? You know what I mean? Maybe it's just a mold, like they selling the mold or whatever. You know what I mean? But like when people make a knockoff Nike, it don't look exactly the same, or like a knockoff Jordan. Like Rum Nitty has some knockoff Jordans before. No diss to Rum Nitty. Shout out to Rum Nitty. But like the knockoffs, like you can tell they're a knockoff. They can't be exactly the same. You know what I mean? Like Jordan got to do this. It's like he can't be like, you know what I mean? It's gotta be have a little knockoff there. You know what I mean? Like, but them was the same. So I don't know. Even when Steve Madden be like copying styles, it'd be a little bit different. So I don't know. Like, who could be sued? Is it the person that created the molds? Well, could it be good? Is he selling enough to get sued? I don't know.
Hey, yeah, we were like, nigga, you know,
I don't know. It's tort law, all of that.
You had, you know, Jay Mills on your ass. So, man.
I think the most damning part is that.
What did Rum Nitty? Did Rum Nitty have the Gordons? They weren't the Jordans. They were the Gordons. Shout out to Rum Nitty. Hey, I'm not mad at Rum Nitty. If you trying to save you, Rum Nitty, I'm not mad at him. Hey, if you I mean, do you really want to pay like a few $100s for shoes, or if you pay that $59.99? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Rum Nitty, shout out to him. He had the Chronicles of Riddicks. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? No diss. You know what I mean? I had Saucony's before. Like, what they call Saucony's, Saucony's before. You know what I mean? Like, I've had shoes like that. New Balances. You know what I mean? I'm trying. Rum Nitty, my bad. I know you got a battle with Loso coming up. My bad. I didn't mean that. I'm trying to avoid being in bars here. I'm saying shout out to Rum Nitty. No diss to Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty, you're not in the intro. Don't worry.
Could use the same description of the shoe as Kenneth Cole did.
Wait, not first of all, not Kenneth Cole.
I mean, that's Steve Madden.
Then I'm gonna say James Madden.
Yeah. I think that's the tough part.
Yeah.
The same description. He probably just took everything. He took the default colorway and the default description. That nigga said, "Here, I don't got time." I saw an article on Instagram. It was a newspaper article, right? You've done it before because I've seen you do it. Anybody ever send text to you so you could post it or text it and you don't delete the part that you need to delete? Like, hey, send this to this person.
No.
Okay, you've done that before. Like somebody be like, post this caption, and you'll keep post this caption in the caption by accident. So a newspaper article did that, but it said, yeah, and make sure you use ChatGPT for.
Or it's kind of like he never thought he'd get caught.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would he? Why would he?
Because ain't nobody just looking up Steve Madden.
Obviously they are.
Hey, Geechie, you making this worse. He said, ain't nobody just looking up Steve Madden's like that. Geechie! Somebody said Saucony's was fresh in the 90s. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were. I had the camouflage ones. The Saucony's.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Buying that though? Is we really saying? Is we?
All right, he about to say they're gonna buy the slick Maddens.
We gotta talk though. We doing some pod. Shout out, Goods. We fuck with you. Ain't nothing personal. Come sit on the couch. But is we buying that though? Is we really saying he got a mold sold to him by somebody?
I don't think he would purposely steal from Steve Madden. That doesn't make sense.
Oh. Or
Jazz be giving that benefit of the doubt.
it's kind of like he never thought he'd get caught.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would he? Why would he?
Because ain't nobody just looking up Steve Madden.
Obviously they are.
No, because if Jay Mills didn't do this, we would have never knew.
Jay Mills didn't do it. Somebody sent that to him.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever, that's the only other person we ever heard bring this up.
When did he drop this shoe?
Phenomenal question.
Probably been out. That should have been out, probably, I'm sure. Probably some months at least.
I don't see how you don't think he would get caught from Steve Madden.
My thing is like, if I would have did adult films, like, who would have caught it?
Wait.
You know what I mean? Like, if I would have went out as, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever, when I did adult films, like, who would be the person I would tell my family?
Yeah.
That you do porn?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why the question you asked is like, so.
Bro, how did he go from shoes to adult films? You know how we be trying to make, sometimes I be trying to make some analogies and I'm like, wait a minute, that analogy is kind of crazy. Like, how do you go from Steve Maddens to adult film? Like, yo, what?
Like, who found those shoes?
Yeah.
That description, and then randomly tied it to goods.
That's obviously somebody that knows goods business and know like this nigga been stealing this from Steve Madden, bro. I'm about to drop that.
Oh, you think it's an inside job?
Come on, man. Ain't no unless it's a nigga that really had them Steve Maddens at the crib. That was like, wait, hold on, he's selling these?
Oh, a girl had them?
Yeah, a girl, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody with
J Mills. How many people?
What you mean? DM. People get better at information all the time.
No, I get that. What I'm saying is, I'm a random nigga from Inglewood.
When somebody said Jazz is delusional, I think she just be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, man. She don't want to be involved in a mess like that.
Right. I'm online. I see goods promoting these shoes. I look down. I got the Steve Maddens on.
yeah, these the same joints. Yeah, what the fuck?
So I just DM J Mills and he check it.
Battle rap fans do things like that.
No, I believe that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, what is the likelihood that he check it? Like, how many?
That specific message, yeah.
That's why I'm saying I don't think he stole it.
Okay, you just think he was just
Jazz.
a sick case of coincidence?
Of course.
I don't think it's sick.
You don't think this coincidence is crazy?
The New York bias is clear.
That's what makes
I think it is crazy.
Oh,
I think it is crazy.
Oh, Jazz! The New York bias is clear, GEECHI said.
I forgot she. Yeah.
You said
I forgot.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Because you a thief, nigga. You a motherfucking thief, nigga. Fuck that. Good, you a motherfucking thief.
Y'all, they gotta chill, man.
Thief, nigga. You stole from Madden. You stole from Steve Madden, John Madden. I'm Madden in a motherfucker that you stole that motherfucking patent and tried to ship them off. You know why? Because I wanted to pair the motherfuckers, nigga. Them motherfuckers go. When I see them, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Yeah, the AGs did look fresh, bro. They did, man.
I support that. I ain't gonna act like I did buy them pair, but I wouldn't amount buying them. Now I'm like, wait, you would have worked me for an extra 150? You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like, bro, you could have give me the other pair for the 150. Don't put the 150 on that one.
Yeah.
Sell them for 70.
Follow the originators.
Follow the originators. Not the imitators. Nah, Goods, you motherfucking thief, nigga.
Yeah. Shout out to Goods.
Nah, then we ain't letting you get away with that up here last second. See, we got too much fucking integrity. Goddamn integrity, man. Fuck that.
Jazz, no! Jazz, look at Jazz. Jazz, hold on. Let me move this. Let me move this out the way. Look at Jazz. Jazz, you not slick.
Up here last second. See, we got too much fucking integrity.
Look at her.
Goddamn integrity, man. Fuck that.
We wouldn't do that just for some money. Join the membership.
Become a member, y'all.
Hey, y'all get y'all memberships to last second see, man. Shout out to GEECHI and all of them. I do want to talk about the 20v1. Do y'all think there's a 20v1 easy to buy captain versus the world right now? What do y'all think? Let's listen to it. I asked him if you know what I mean, to get on the podcast or whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe do an interview with him and see his perspective on things. Let's see some of this 20v1.
Yeah. Zan, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Shout out to the Zan base. Zan base, we got one. Zan_base on all platforms.
Zan, right now, we're at a interesting time right now. We got one of the biggest cards of the culture about to go down, Philadelphia, Cass versus EAZY. And it's just been a lot of conversation about this battle. The face-off just opened up a lot. You know, it opened the doors to a lot of.
So in this, I think it's this one. She talks about Easy the Block Captain, like house arrest, like when she was like dealing with him, like during that time and all of that. And I heard a little bit of it like floating around, so I kind of want to see
conversations, and mainly based on Easy, you know, his origins, where he comes from, things like that. And I recently did an interview with Kay Walker, and basically, you know, he basically said he was introduced, you know, because a lot of people putting Cassidy himself, like, yo, it's Kay Walker introduced us, and that.
Shout out to Trill Black TV. He's a member on here. Shout out to you. He said, Goods has been robbing the battle rap community for years now. Shout out to you, man. It's just he's a member, man. Members, I gotta, you know, say what they're saying.
So I wanted just to kind of like get to the bottom of it and just kind of figure out, you know, the true mindset, you know, behind why people are feeling this way about Easy and things like that. And you being somebody that, you know, from what I'm hearing, is one of the people that helped push his career or just helped him get in front of a lot of different people. I just want to hear from you and just get your perspective. But before we go right into that, I just want to say, for the people who don't really know who ZAN is and things like that, you know, let them know who you are, a little bit about your background.
All right, so bam, my name's ZAN. I'm a female battle rapper, one of the highest viewed female battle rappers in the United States, highest viewed in my city. Been putting on for female battle rap since.
So she says she's one of the highest viewed female battle rappers, but I think didn't they pull like one of her battles off, so that could affect her views.
2011, 12, running with Lady Caution, Shice Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like I put on from the beginning in female battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Millions of views on YouTube. Been to a bunch of different leagues. You know, I got a little name for myself, whatever.
So, you know, for those who might not know, you've really been in this game for a long time, and you really like you've put in pain in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been around for.
Before we get into this, she did an interview with Angry Fan, right? And she said that she knows where Easy the Block Captain's grandmother lives, like some people in his family, you know, and to her, he's from Philly. So I don't know, you know, so that's what I'm not gonna react to his because there's a whole lot of bad words, you know, in there. But highest viewed, I don't know, maybe she is. I haven't seen that.
Wow.
Now,
or could she mean highest view like within that area?
Now, a lot of people might, you know, not know your history, but a lot of them now are looking at you as Eazy's ex or Eazy's girl or something like that. I want to get your perspective on just, you know, how did you first meet Eazy and how did you guys even get connected?
When I first met Eazy, I was already battle rapping. Like I had been a Queen of the Ring. I was already moving around. I knew everybody, like, you know, Debo, Bad, Vague. At the time, Queen of the Ring was the biggest. That's if you was a female battle rapper, that's where you wanted to be at. So I was already around in those circles, or whatever the case may be. And I ended up meeting Eazy at an event. It took place in Philly, and to my understanding, like it was like a league versus league thing.
40 bars is the highest viewed female. Let me. I thought it was 40 bars. Isn't it 40 bars is like the highest viewed female battler?
A league from Norristown came to Philly. They was battle rap, and that's how I ran into Eazy. I actually ran into him because I said he couldn't dress. And the nigga inboxed me and was like, I could dress, da 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 da. And then from there, we started kicking it. So that was back 2013. Me and Eazy stopped being in that mind state like a couple because we went through a lot of shit. So we stopped being like a couple and we started being cool. Like that was my homie, you feel me? Like, so I'm gonna say like 2015, 16. I think he was in jail 2015 or he had just came on, whatever. And like I said, like we just been cool. Like I don't know how to put it. It's like you have an ex and then you get cool with them.
Okay.
Like I looked at Eazy like Eazy my family. So it's like, all right, the ex thing, all right, cool. That's how we started out, but that's not how it ended. You feel me?
Okay, so you guys continue to be cool. How was Eazy back then? You know what I'm saying? How was he back then as a battler? Just as, you know what I'm saying?
Fire. Eazy was fire. Eazy is fire. Eazy can rap. He always had the talent. He always moved up, made business moves. Easy correct. You can't take that from him. Easy, whatever room he get in, he was electrifying up into, you know what I'm saying? Like, he put the work in, as far as battle rap go.
So, what was your role, or if you did play any role in his rise, like as far as like connecting him with people like Kate Walker and things like that?
So like, all right, so like.
So what Knowledge is doing is connecting the dots and showing that ZAN was very influential with what was going on, like behind the scenes of EAZY. It's kind of what it looks like to me. I'm not saying this is true. It's just what it looks like in the interview.
Really know too many people. He was battle rapping with Trey Mega and them in Norristown.
Yeah, I know ZAN got views on a lot of battles. Somebody said ZAN old battles got millions. She got views on like her old battles. But I mean 40 bars? You think she got more views than 40 bars? I don't know.
Him and Bill like they had a little back and forth or whatever the case may be. But when he first came, he didn't really know us. Like we had our own thing going on. WBL, Trap House, like Big Hand. Like I always want to give y'all shout outs. Everybody that was on the leagues battling. We just, you know, we know each other. Like I've been there since Reed been getting pulled out of class to go battle rap. I've been around, so that's like our thing. So he didn't really know nobody. So I'm thinking like, all right, K Walker my folks. You know what I'm saying? Like he like my family. So I see that EAZY is trying to make his way around. I call K Walker. That's my people, that's my folks. You know what I'm saying? He can rap. Like, listen out for him. Like, he really fire. And I was doing it a lot in the beginning of his career. Like, speaking his names in rooms and, you know what I mean? Just, he was my people. That's my folks. He was my nigga at the time. Like, why wouldn't I, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I know these people, why wouldn't I make sure that he know these people? Especially we traveling. He done been to Black Ice with me, New York, Trap House. Like, he traveled around with me for a while. Like, so... He facilitated some battles. I was there when he battled Sway Sever. I was there when he battled Dot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my people's.
Okay. So I guess what changed in their relationship that caused y'all to go separate ways?
Shit.
Just personal things?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, not like battle rap. All right, he got locked up. We got locked up at a battle rap event. And I ain't gonna say I got locked up. I just got held. Because they said I was with him. So they held me, asked me his name and all that. I'm like, I don't.
Verse Tracker got her at 5.8 million views total, and she averages 342,000 views, and she only has 17 battles.
He a battle rapper. We had a battle rap event.
That's pretty good.
They can't hold me because they already got him. So he go to jail. Everybody in the culture starts saying things like, oh, you left him in jail to ride, da-da-da-da-da, because I spent some of his bread while he was booked. Yeah, I spent the money. Like, what do you want me to do? I had rent to pay and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
What, you spent his bread while he was locked up?
Yeah, damn sure did.
And people felt like you robbed him when you took his money?
It wasn't even people felt like I robbed him because nobody knew about it until he started going around telling people, this bitch robbed me. You feel me?
ZAN! What is you doing? Yo, you took his, like, oh man. No, she is not higher viewed than 40 Bar. 40 Bar's got like 17 million that they got on record. And she got 59 battles. She averaged 295,000. So, I mean, technically, ZAN's got a higher average view, but you know, 40 got way more views.
Like, oh, she took my
okay, so he was visibly upset that you spent his money and he felt as if you robbed him.
Yeah, you know how battle rap talk behind, you know what I'm saying? But I always made a joke out of it with him, like, get your lick back if you want it back. Like, that's how cool we is. Like, if you felt like I robbed you, get your lick back. He never really took it personal.
Yo, what? Yo, they be doing that in Philly? Like, man, bro, if you feel like I robbed you, just get your lick back. Like, what?
He upset that you spent his money and he felt as if you robbed him.
Yeah, you know how battle rap talk behind, you know what I'm saying? But I always made a joke out of it with him, like, get your lick back if you want it back. Like, that's how cool we is. Like, if you felt like I robbed you, get your lick back. He never really took it personal. That's how I end back up on Trenches. Like, it was like an inside joke between both of us. Like, we became cool. You feel me?
Okay,
like,
so he wasn't serious when he said you robbed him. It was just like
Some bitter
just-
ex shit, yeah. Like I stopped messing
Okay.
with Joe, so that's what kind of caused us to stop messing with each other. He came home, we messed around a little bit, but it wasn't even on like no boyfriend girlfriend shit. Like we would go out and shit like that, like have a good time. But we just been cool ever since.
Okay. So he didn't take you spending his money while he was locked up that personal, you're saying?
No, I paid for his lawyer. Like I paid the lawyer with the bread. I paid the rent. I paid the storage. Like I paid things off. And did I spend some of it? Yeah, I did. I had to live. It is what it is.
Okay, okay. But it didn't really tarnish our relationship all the way. I was still able to be cool.
I felt like even though I spent the money, when he had to come home on pre-trial house arrest, I made sure that he had somewhere to come to.
Okay.
Like I felt like he already, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, he needed to do pre-trial house arrest when he got locked up, and I spent the bread and I made sure he had somewhere to come to.
So you looked out for him.
Yeah.
You ain't just do him dirty. You ain't just
Never.
take his money. You ain't rob him
No.
or nothing like that.
Never.
Okay. Do you think Easy changed as the fame started increasing? Like, well, what was or was he still the same?
He always had a bigger than life personality. Easy guy. That's his personality. Yeah, did it change when he started to get like the notoriety? Yeah, but like he fell into that character that he always acted like. If that make any sense, like he always acted like he was bigger than the program. And now he, you know what I'm saying, battle rap make him feel like that's what it is for him. And not to take nothing away from him, the nigga could rap, like he's a superstar. So you can't take nothing away from him. The nigga is working to get where he need to be. I don't think that nobody that knows him don't want to see him rise. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think that nobody that knows him want to see him not succeed. He puts on for battle rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gives good performances, and it do wake the culture up every time he raps. So it's like, I don't think nobody want to see him not do that. It's just like the nigga's crazy.
Okay. Do you feel like he did reinvent himself a little bit, or that's just the Easy that world finally got introduced to?
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like because we was jumping out of limos, you know what I'm saying? He always had this mentality. So I think that now everybody's starting to see it. He always been a businessman.
Now, I see a situation where it's like for you, basically, it was like a whole Chrome. Like what happened with the whole?
Shout out to ZAN. Should we put ZAN in the intro? Robbing people. Shout out to ZAN. No, I like ZAN. I think she. I actually think she good. Like I think she a dope battler too.
Chrome thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as matter of fact, before we go into the Chrome thing, I want to ask this. A lot of people are questioning. Is he from Philly? Like, I feel like that's like a big thing. Cassidy, once he said he's from Pottsville and all of that. Like, I feel like that right there was the thing that kind of like got everybody up in arms. I'm asking. I just spoke to Reed. I just did an interview with him. He's just flat out said, nah, he's not from Philly. I spoke with Walker. Walker says, I can't say, deny, say he is or say he's not. What's your perspective on that?
This is the fact of the matter. When I met him, like I said, he was battling in the Norristown League. This all facts, all the truth. He was battling with some nigga named Trey Mega. He was battling with them. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he did was in Norristown, but he lived upstate Pennsylvania. That nigga took me to a couple of his family members' houses in Philly. So when he said he was from Philly, I'm just gonna rock with it. I never really threw it.
So he told her he was from Philly too, I guess.
Like, oh, this nigga not from Philly. Like, I done been to his grandmother's house. I've been to his cousin's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
Is upstate Pennsylvania? You say he lived in
Hey, make sure 24. She's a moderator here. She says stealing is one thing. Telling someone come get it back is wicked. Yo, ZAN. Hey, ZAN. You a thug? Like, you get down like that? I'm about to watch her battles again, bro. Like, maybe she be living that life and she be talking about, bruh. ZAN, you wild. Like,
upstate Pennsylvania?
Yeah, he lived in.
Is that considered Philly? I don't know.
It was Pottsville. Back then, he lived up there.
What?
Wait,
say that one more time.
What? Oh, Knowledge heard that Pottsville. Oh, he said, say that one more time. Knowledge. Is Knowledge an Avenger? Shout out to Knowledge, man. Knowledge is funny. He like, what? Say that again.
Philly. So when he said he was from Philly, I'm just gonna rock with it. I never really threw it like, oh, this nigga not from Philly. Like, I didn't been to his grandmother's house. I've been to his cousin's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
Is upstate Pennsylvania? You said he lived in upstate Pennsylvania?
Yeah, he lived in.
Is that considered Philly? I don't know.
It was Pottsville. Back then, he lived up there.
What? Say that one more time.
So back when I first met him, he lived in Pottsville.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was.
And that's considered upstate Philly? I mean, upstate Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when we would.
You see what knowledge did there? Oh Lord, man. Yo, I think Easily just need to be like, yo, like who? I'm from Pottsville, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Pottsville. I spent a lot of time in Philly, but I'm from Pottsville. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the more, like this is the problem, right? The more you don't say anything, like when Tex was going at Easy, and then like he's like, name a block where you from, and then Easy had posted something and then deleted it. And then Tex Sago was like all over that post, like, yo, why you delete it? Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's like trying to figure out where he's from is like we're all playing Perry Mason. Like, just be like, yo, I'm from Pottsville, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then that could hurt him too, because it's like, yo, you claiming somewhere that's like 2 hours away. So this is how they got him right now, like on this angle, like how it seems like everybody's like helping craft this angle for Cassie. I think this is gonna get around. If Cassie does it right, it might get around. Maybe not. You know what I mean? But it's like, is he waiting? Because right now this is November 20th. The battle is in like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit more than 2 weeks. I'm not Asian. I don't know math. Shout out to them. But maybe he's gonna drop something then. I don't know. But right now, you got paid like mad bread to do the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, was marketing promotion involved in the contract or not? Like, are you just getting the bread and that's it? We just waiting for the battle. I do the face off. That's it. But them going in about this Pottsville, bro. Cassie posted another Cassie said he is bringing the Pottsville mascot to the battle. This is what Cassie said. Like, you think I'm lying? Is there a Pottsville pigeon mascot? Can somebody tell me this? Is Cassidy trolling us? Let me know. Let me know. Let me see. Let me go to Cassidy. I don't know. Let me see. Cassidy, are you trolling? Are you bringing the Pottsville pigeon mascot? That's what he said. He said the Pottsville pigeon mascot, he'll be at the battle December 6th. Oh, God. This could easily be like, shut down, just go live, be like, forget what everybody's saying, Thug, like, I'm easy. I'm from Pottsville, now what? You know what I mean? Because this is just giving them more like ammo, and everybody gonna start coming out. They interviewing. He ain't from here. And then when you get to the battle, they gonna be looking like this dude ain't even from here. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
Be together. We would be in Norristown, and when we lived together, had an apartment together, it was in Norristown. So my thing was like, all right, maybe he one of them niggas that came up in Philly, and then we move out, we go to the counties and shit like that.
Right.
And like I said, he was getting money back then, in Pottsville. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not digging too much deep into it. Whatever. It's when Battle Rap started saying, well, he not from Philly. He not.
Oh, so he was getting money in Pottsville. Is that the money that she stole? Is that the money he was getting? The money he stole, or she stole?
Not from Philly. He not from Philly. And then I'm starting thinking like, well, where is he from in Philly? Because the only place I ever known him to live in Philly, like actually live there, was at my mom's house. So when you know what I'm saying? Like, I never been to none of his houses. So it's like, I can't say he's not from Philly because I've met his family that lived in Philly. Okay. But I don't know where he lived at in Philly.
Yo, I don't know if she tried to make it worse, but it's yo, you gotta be very crafty, right? To be cool with all these people, and nobody has ever been to any of your houses. All right. Yo, Easy must have had like hella game, bro. Like yo.
I don't know where he's never discussed with me like, damn, I lived here, or I used to live over there. Like, we never had that conversation.
Wait, how do y'all be, hold on. How do y'all be dealing with people and not know where they're from? Like, you welcome this dude into your house. He's on house arrest or whatever. You're trying to help him with that. He trusts you enough to let you hold his money. You getting lawyers for him. But you've never been to his house. You just know that he was a dude from like getting money in Norristown and you know what I'm saying? Getting money from Pottsville and he was kicking it. I don't know, bro.
So you know you really care.
It's not going in on Zan. It's like it's just. I mean, this be happening a lot, and nobody knows like where he lived.
Easy, and you really, I could even tell you have a good interest, like to see him do well and succeed and things like that. So just from your,
shit though, he took my fucking bed down, pussy.
We'll get to that, right? I know. Okay, you flipped on me. You a Gemini?
Right? Nah, yeah, he cool and all, but he ain't shit for real. Boy, crazy.
Okay, so. Like, let's just stick on this Philly thing, right? So, when you hearing this, you seeing this, that, and the third, are you like right now, even now, today, are you like still confused about exactly where you're from? Because I've seen him say he's from Germantown. You know what I'm saying? K. Walker said he's from Germantown. His Big T battle, he said he's from Germantown. So, like, are you like? Can you confirm, or do you feel like okay?
I don't know. He's never said, all right, I live like Germantown got a lot of blocks. You could say, you know what I'm saying, he lived right up in Germantown, but he lived in the masjid. Where did you live near? Where was it at? I don't know. I actually never heard that he said he was from Germantown. I remember his grandmother lived in a different part of town. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
I'm just referring to what K. Walker said. He said to him personally, and his Big T battle, where he said, his whole intro was everybody wondering where I'm from. I'm from Germantown, and then he continues to go into his round.
So you gotta get some Germantown niggas from Germantown to confirm it. Like I know some Germantown niggas. I know some niggas from Brickyard. I know niggas in Germantown. I don't know nobody that know him in Germantown. I don't know no niggas. If anybody from Germantown know where he from Germantown, step up and be like, yeah. He from here, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all can't do that, then y'all take out your own. The nigga said he from wherever he say he from. If that's how he feel, then cool. He rep the city, you know what I'm saying? We don't.
Okay, I do like that she said that, to be real. Like he from wherever he say he from, he repping the city. But I don't know. I see. But I can't be from. I mean, I got a New York hat on, right? I used to go to New York all the time. I still say I'm from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like I might rep a Yankee every once in a while, but I'm a Cleveland nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be like, I'm from New York. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. But I don't know. It's just a tricky situation.
I don't know where he's from. You say from here. Who going to be the investigator to figure it out? Like who is like a mystery. But who really cares?
Right. Okay. So you don't feel like.
But I mean, oh God, man. Just because we don't know where he's from don't mean he ain't gonna win this battle. You know what I'm saying? I think he said he lived in the Poconos before or whatever. But it don't mean he ain't gonna win the battle. We got a member in here, Trill said, I really thought Easy would clear Cass, but with these angles, the crowd is going to gas it.
I don't know if it's a Philly pride thing or how Philly carry it or how y'all feel, because I feel like that's what's been making it. Like people been saying it, I feel like throughout his career a little bit, it hasn't been so effective or people really cared as much. maybe the Reed battle, it mattered a little bit more because he was from Philly. But like for yourself, does that truly matter if he's from Philly or not? Or again, you being from Philly, does that make you feel a type of way?
It made me feel like, well, I'm gonna tell you that because, like I said, I really can't confirm if he's not from here, only because I know that he got family here. You feel me? So I can't confirm that he not, and I can't.
Somebody, Requip25 is in the chat. He said he was adopted by Philly the same way Outkast was adopted by Atlanta. But now Philly is trying to distance himself from him, it looks like. Reed is Philly. Don't have a live of EAZY talking about it. Or maybe he don't want to play into the narrative that Cassie has put out. But by not saying anything about it, you giving a round to Cassidy. You know what I mean? Maybe you think like all three of your rounds are just that good. It don't matter. I don't know.
Right, and Philly is like, well, where the fuck are you from? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, do you think that's going to have a strong effect on this battle in Philly against somebody like Cassidy?
yeah. Because when you in Philly and you live here and you move around and you know people say things like, well, where the boy from? Like, motherfuckers that know I'm close to him, I'll be like, well, is he even from Philly? Like,
so ZAN kind of playing into it too, right? Like, if we're gonna be real, but this is what I think, right? I mean, I did say like you kind of giving Cassidy a round. When you look at the Philly crowd when people battle, at least what I've noticed and I've observed myself, I think Philly does at times, depending on the venue and the league and all of that, like it does have some biases. But a lot of times, I do feel like they do be giving people that are not from there a lot of love. So even though Cassie is doing all of this, it may not, somebody else doing it, it might not impact that much, right? But because Cassie is the Philly legend and who he is, and people want to, like, if Cassie gets up there and he makes mistakes, people's ears are still they're gonna try to give him a chance. You know what I mean? Like when he battled Goods, like I was in the building, like they would try to boop, but then they would stop and they would try to give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until like the second or third or whatever. But they, Philly, I don't know. Like they might try to have their ears open for Cass, let him talk, or they could look at it like, EAZY. I'm not saying Cass ain't gonna be fine. I don't know what he didn't spit his rounds to me. I don't know. Or maybe like if EAZY comes with the fire, just what it is. Like they like gonna rock with whatever's hot. I don't know. Maybe the angle won't be that effective. I don't know. But when Cass is saying it, and if he's gonna have the Pottsville Pigeon mascot there, you know what I mean? If Reed is there, if he's got like all these people behind him when this battle, and they K Walker and all these people, they gonna a lot of people gonna be watching this. You don't think they're gonna try to be on stage? You know what I mean? And you're gonna have Cassie's fan base pouring in. They might try to outweigh the regular battle rap fans that would be there. And they might be like, Cassie battling, we running in. You know what I'm saying? We want to see, and they might try to sway the crowd. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I've never seen, I've seen EAZY deal with the culture before. Bro, this is 20v1, bro. He going up against, and now this is not just him battling Cassie. He's battling a legion of, people now. You know what I'm saying? What Mortal Kombat say? Legion of adversaries. Like, it's kind of what he's doing right now. Like, you going up against Philly, in Philly, while claiming Philly. Now it's like, it's a lot that goes into that. It's like, does he go to the battles wearing the Eagles outfit? Does he, and then, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, or do you go in the battle rocking whatever, I don't know. It's an interesting.
More people want to know that than he understands, I think. Regular people.
Right.
interested in battle rap. Like niggas that hear about him, oh, that's the boy, he be rapping Philly, da 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 da. Especially with like the Remy situation and him being mainstream and then fucking the city.
Bro, I didn't got, I'm trying to like just play devil's advocate, right? I didn't got so many DMs like PIPERBOY Williams, what the is wrong with you? He claiming somewhere he 2 hours from. What are you doing? Well, you know damn well, like they wilding. Like, people don't do that. Like, what did you do? I'm like, well, I mean, it's a battle. I'm playing both sides. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Keep y'all entertained. But this is what people are like, yo. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's interesting. Somebody said Andre 3000 is one of the GOATs.
Niggas is like, from where though? So I think that's one clear significant part.
Are you getting them questions now? Because obviously, like I said, the fans.
I always got the questions. I always said the same shit. At first, I was just flat out like, "No, he ain't from here. Like his family here." Until niggas started rapping, and then like the way he react. Like if a nigga asks me, question me, if I'm from Philly, one thing about Philly, we got pride. If a motherfucker asks me where I'm from, nigga, I'm from South Philly. I'm from the P, like 20th Street. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Period. Like I was the Barry, Bertram, Tilton, CP was so like you see like
got you.
That's a Philly thing. So when he be like, yeah, I'm from wherever I'm from, like it be making niggas just feel like this nigga not from.
Got you. Okay.
That's really basically what it is. Funny, like bro. It's like the way he be responding. Like, bro, if you was from here, like you be on some fuck out of here, dickhead. Like I say, I'm from. It's like.
She funny. Oh Lord, bro.
Fuck out of here, like, but I don't know, like he be, I don't know the way he be got me going.
Okay, so
are you from where you hustle at? Hey, should I interview Cassidy? Cassidy gonna be like, I'm gonna be on here. Cassidy be like, you can't claim when, you can't claim when you ain't born. Shout out to Cassidy, man. She funny though. Somebody says she ain't lie though.
So you don't feel like he's carrying it how Philly would normally carry it, or somebody from Philly would carry it?
No, not at all.
Okay, I want to ask, what was your perspective, or how'd you feel when you were watching the face-off with him and Cassidy? And Cassidy said he was from Pottsville, and the whole, like, what was your perspective and how when you were sitting back watching it yourself?
Well, all right, so on both parts, like, all right, then, so. It's like the Philly versus the knockoff Philly for me, because this nigga cooking.
Oh, Zan, what you doing? She said it's the Philly versus the knockoff Philly. Zan, she getting in her petty bag, man. She is crazy, bro. I didn't know she gonna say all that.
Well, all right, so on both parts, like, all right, then, so it's like the Philly versus the knockoff Philly for me, because this nigga cooking. All we do is big. This nigga EAZY know how to big too, but I'm like, is he playing it safe because it's battle rap, like, or is he not trying to give up too much or whatever the case may be? So but I'm laughing because I'm laughing at both of them. There ain't no one, you know what I mean? Ain't no one or another. I'm just like, these niggas big, and he like, you bitch ass nigga, like. No, you bitch ass nigga. Oh, you a super pussy. I'm like,
yeah. EAZY said like 1,000. You a dick eaters. Cassidy said 1,000. You a bitch ass niggas. You could do the tally count.
Yes, I was cracking the fuck up. But when Cassidy started saying like, when this nigga Cassidy said, "Why did she want to free me?" I'm like, that's something.
Yo, that was a lot of the face off to me, man. Like, yo, why she want to free me? What she freeing me for? Why she want to free me? Like, yo, bro, I was cracking. I swear to God, I was cracking up when Cassidy said that, bro. Y'all remember that part? He was like, why she want to free me? Yo, Cassidy is funny, bro.
EAZY said like 1,000. You a dick eaters. Cassidy said 1,000. You a bitch ass niggas. You could do the tally count.
Yes, I was cracking the fuck up. But when Cassidy started saying like, when this nigga Cassidy said, "Why did she want to free me?" I'm like, that's some silly shit. Why did she want me free? I'm like, why did she want me free? You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga like, yeah, you going through with Gil. And then I'm like, oh, these niggas, y'all see what y'all doing here. So it was entertainment on both ends for me. I was cranking the fuck up.
When Cassidy says he's from Pottsville, and I feel like that's what kind of like is
Knowledge, man. Come on, man.
Opening this whole door, the Philly thing. I feel like that.
What do you call it? Easy to pop captain?
Yeah, the Pottsville pigeon and all that.
Hey, should I ask Easy if he want to interview you. I don't think he want to do it, but maybe I'll interview Cass. Said Bruce Michael Williams with the $4.99 said Knowledge trying to invoke Easy hate every interview. Every question, it sounds like he's coercing people to talk down or say that he's not from Philly. I mean, he is kind of doing that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, the people that are being interviewed, they're really, he ain't doing nothing more than asking people what people want to know. You know what I'm saying? He's got a platform. He's trying to get views and stuff like that. Like, what do people want to know? What is Cassidy putting out about Easy the Black Captain? He's going to interview people and ask them these questions. You know what I'm saying? I'll just start doing that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But, and ask them, like, what do they think? You know what I mean?
All of that craziness that's going on.
If he got on here with ZAN and was just like, what do you think about how awesome these battlers are? And blah, like, it ain't going to do no views. He ain't stupid. Like, he in media. He knows. Let's talk about what people want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Right now.
Yo,
On
Philly
the internet. It's okay. So that was your natural reaction. Just entertaining. This is just good. It's a good face off, basically. It's good for the culture.
It is. I think I'm like, damn, like, I hope that Cass not playing his whole card by doing the promo like this. Like, maybe he got some other shit that he want to say to Easy, and like, the promo is fire. It's funny as shit. I don't really too much see Easy saying shit or like going back at him bidding on him. So I'm like thinking like, damn, Easy about to really try to pin him the fuck to death. Like, that's what I think. Like, that's my true feeling about it.
But
I think it's gonna be a good battle.
the thing about them talking about the Pottsville pigeons is getting the attention off of the Remy situation. Or you could look at it as like two different. Nah, bro. Look what Google. Let me show y'all this, bro. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. So I typed in. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Google Wildland. See if it does it again. I said. All right, so on this one, let me show you this page. When I initially pulled it up, this is what happened. Hold up. This is what it says. It said, yo, they got a picture of the fake Pottsville thing. Yo, what? Y'all is crazy. Google, you crazy. Google, you is crazy, bro. Said the term Pottsville Pigeon most likely refers to the mascot of the Pottsville Pigeons basketball team. It can also refer to local history in places like Pottsville, Pennsylvania, where pigeon racing and coops were once a significant part of the community culture. Basketball mascot, a person who, and it just tells you that. Man. Google is messy as, I didn't know Google was this messy, gang. This is Google AI. Heck nah, bro. Google is crazy.
Okay, let's stick with the topic of the battle, right? Mm-hmm. Cassidy and Easy in Philly is going down. I see the fans saying, yo, Cass, he the master of face-offs, he's doing good, all that, but we still don't know if we got Easy winning too.
Shout out to Everyday Rich. He said it's not Google. Google just showing results.
3, yo. I still see a lot of people feel like Easy's still probably the better battle rapper and he's gonna beat him. What's your thoughts on that?
Away from Cass Neva though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Cass started.
Easy, man. Just tell these people, hey, just say where you from, wherever. Like, even if you could just be like, yo, I hustled over here. Yeah, I might have been born over here, whatever, but I hustled over here. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, Cassie is saying, like, what hustlers know him? Reed. Y'all know Reed used to be in the street. So it's just like, they like, yo, I don't know, boy. Like, but maybe he was hustling at I'm trying to, you know what I mean, benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was hustling at a lower level to where he wasn't selling like big weight or nothing like that, to where you had to go to certain people or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to benefit of the doubt here. We got a super chat. Somebody said, but claim my hood, but don't know the blocks. Lord. Situated Stokes 89 with the super chat.
This battle rap shit in Philly. Like when he
Hey, Easy, you go live, you gonna have like 1,500, 2,000 people in that live, gang.
he first came back to battle rap and started battling on the main stage, he had like a little rocky start, but he got some arguably, good battles that he's won since being back too. So it's like y'all can't take nothing away from the nigga. Put bars together, the nigga's fire.
Okay, so who's gonna have a tougher time on that stage at that?
All right, so Everyday Rich said Cass not hating, but he don't like Easy being the face for Philly. Yeah, that is, especially when you used to being that person that people talk about like historically in Philly, Cassidy. You know, now he's like involved in the space of battle rap. Like, you don't want somebody else that not even from there, like being the face of there. He probably already feeling some type of way, like, yo, Easy on the Bel Air show, like you know what I mean? It's like, yo, this dude ain't even from here. So he's making it clear that Easy ain't from there. Yo, that's crazy though. Like, somebody is not even from the place. This ain't Easy, but he not from the place. But he's the face of the place. He's more of the face of the place than the people that's from there. Yo, that's gotta burn their soul though.
At that venue, like, you know,
I think like both of them is about to be comfortable. I feel like both of them about to be comfortable because it's in Philly. One nigga can't get the one up on the other nigga.
Didn't she fight Lady J? ZAN? Recently or something?
At this point, because if Easy get the one up on Cass, then it's like this nigga that's not from Philly got the one up on the nigga from Philly, and if Easy get the one up on Cass, it's like the nigga that's not from, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just I think they both going to be comfortable. I think it's gonna be even killed. I think they both gonna come up with their best shit, and it's gonna be a fire battle. This joint might be a classic, or you know what I'm saying,
or casket,
or casket.
You think that is what it is, like we could potentially be seeing? Like it might be a classic battle, somebody could like die crazy on that stage?
Especially if both of them got like whatever material, like they gonna both try to rip each other the fuck apart. It's really about who wants to say the worst shit to who.
Now, okay, so you think that's who can say the worst to who?
Yeah.
I seen Cassidy bringing up, the syllables and, Easy only raps one syllable. How's that shit gonna be me, this, that, and the third? You're a professional battle rapper. How much does that even matter? You know what I'm saying? When you get in there, the catching wins or the...
I don't think none of that stuff matters, bro. I don't think none of that matters, man. I've seen people get up there and smoke people's boots, like, using a couple syllables. That ain't gonna matter.
The fans' mindsets and things like that.
Yeah, so that actually do matter. Rhyming one syllable is very boring, and it's and I'm not saying like that Easy only rhyme one syllable. I don't know if that's the truth. What I'm saying is like when you only rhyme one syllable, like cat, hat, bat, rat. Like, but if you rhyme into two syllables, it just make it more and intensify the performance. Like you can start bringing things in, taking things out. Like the way that you structure it, you can get into a little flow pocket off of stacking your syllables. So. Yeah, it really do matter a lot. It do.
It matters, but does it really? I punch and talk to it. I mean, the crowd erupted. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I mean, there's a lot of like one-liners that didn't have nothing to do with nothing like that, and the crowd went crazy.
All right. I'm waiting. I mean, I can't.
But do we have to have figurative language here for this battle? I don't want to take anything away from Cassidy. That's how Cassidy feels like he feels. But I'm just saying, I've seen people win battles not doing all that.
To see that energy on that stage. It's a lot of Philly and PA in the building as far as the rappers and things like that. So,
like, Tay-Rock is one of them. Get a crackhead in a neck shot, paralyzed from the neck down. He don't even know his Xbox. Like, he be doing stuff like that. Like, he don't be going crazy with it. Think rock is, but your top get pushed. Like, I don't know.
I'm excited to see how it goes.
Like for real, like I'm one of the highest viewed female beta rappers.
Floss on my block, chain get took, watch get took. You ain't got a heart bone in your body. Octopus, cereal scratched off. That's how a Glock should look. This spit 16 without the hook. I'm Harley Davidson. I can show you how a chopper look. The clip drop out. You won't get to see how college look. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
The city, and I think that I should have been on the card, but
talk your edge. Go ahead.
kudos, you know, I just wait my turn. You know what I'm saying? I don't hit on nobody else.
Rock do be using syllables.
Opportunity and not like that. I think it's still gonna be a fire card. We already got our section. You know what I'm saying? We already in that joint. So
fire. Now I want to get into, you know, the whole, you know, the fans. And I asked them a couple questions that I felt like they wanted me to ask you. They wanted to know, why were you kicked off of Chrome 23 and what really happened?
So I was never.
Yo, I heard that in order for her to get her battle back on Chrome 23, she's got to pay $1,000. Like, they pulled her battle, but then she got to pay to put it back up there. This is what she's claiming. I don't know if that's true or not.
Chrome 23. I was always trenches.
No, Tay-Rock was using syllables. That was a wrong one.
He was just dropping my battles on Chrome 23 because it's like, you know, female league and she got a bigger subscription. So at least you can do is drop me on a channel that's gonna get me some traction. So that was like a lookout. But
and she's promoting the women as far as like Chrome being a women's league and things.
Yeah. So it made sense. It was like a lookout for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but the reason why I'm not with the trenches no more is because the incident happened where, you know, Taz decided she was going to leak some text messages of me and her talking shit about C-Bree. She made a whole spectacle. Motherfuckers felt the way about it. You know what I'm saying? We had a personal conversation on the phone about other things. Like, that was the issue that was going on. But we had a conversation on the phone about other things. And I felt like at that point, it was no point for me to continue with the trenches.
Okay, if you could slow it down for me a little bit, just so I can catch up. Like, who's Taz, and like what was the issue? Like, what did you leak? You leaked the conversation? Like, speed me up.
So basically, we was talking about C-Bree, and her coming into the fold of, you know, being a part of the trenches with us. We was giving our opinions about her. I gave my opinion. I felt like it was a messy situation because I had been through that EAZY, tagged her. I probably shouldn't have said it to Taz, but I did.
So you just, you know, because I don't know any of the situation. I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, especially when y'all battlers, why do y'all be like talking about other people? You know you're gonna end up battling the person. Just don't talk about other people. Like, it's so small of a community, it's gonna get around, you know what I mean? Especially if they're not like super big in the battle, and they're gonna use whatever they can against you to get a leg up.
Familiar with it, so what EAZY was like talking to her or messing with her in a.
So supposedly, I ain't gonna say supposedly, for what I heard, what got back to me a while ago, EAZY was messing with C-Bree, right?
Okay.
And I battled C-Bree. C-Bree becomes trenches. I start telling Taz that I think that that's messy as shit because you already got what you got going on around. Then you got this bitch. Then I'm your ex. Like, it just didn't feel like it was supposed to happen like that. If I was giving my opinion. So that's what I was talking to Taz. So I'm like, yeah, like, that's messy, but he can't help it. That's what the screenshot says. So I don't know if y'all can go back and on Taz joint and see screenshots, but that's basically what I'm saying. Like, the nigga, he messy, he can't help it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you kind of were talking about EAZY and just saying like he's being messy and stuff like that. Okay.
She tried to spin it like I was basically I can't stand Rum, and none of the messages that I ever bring Rum name up at all.
Okay.
So Culture was looking for like some issue, and they ran with it. I never mentioned Remy. I definitely said that this nigga was a whore. That's what it was. Nigga, a whore, and that's basically like what the issue was behind the scenes. It wasn't about that this bitch leaked the messages. It was kind of like, why you say he a whore? You know what I'm saying? Why you call me a whore? And I'm like, bro, you're flooded.
Okay, and some men will accept that, you know. Some men will be like, hey man, you know, that's I like women.
So
right.
you know, and I just felt uncomfortable at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a three-way conversation with me, him, and Remy, and then I felt like I'm as his ex arguing with him on the phone while she's on three-way. So I'm like, where do we go from here? You see what I'm saying? Like,
okay, I'm sorry. Let me just backtrack a little bit, right? So basically, this message comes out, it gets exposed. He's upset about how you were speaking to him, basically saying that he's a whore.
yeah,
So
like,
why was it that serious? Why they had to get you in the conference? Like, it's like, are they over exaggerating? Are they taking it too serious? Like, well, because I'm kind of, am I missing something? Like, why is it that deep so far?
Those situations where it was like, it looked like I'm talking bad about him.
Okay.
Oh, it looked like I'm talking bad about him, or whatever the case may be. I guess Rum wanted some clarification of what was going on, why I called him a whore. But you know what I'm saying, we get into the conversation, and it's
Remy wanted clarification. Oh Lord.
like, what were you talking about? Was you talking about C Bree whole time? When C Bree did her interview, Rim was already on C Bree top. So you can see how this is messy to me. Like, why is we doing all of this? My thing was, where do we go from here? I'm not ever gonna be made to be the best ex. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that for my career. You know what I'm saying? So when we all got on the phone, we got to talk and whatever gives me be, and I like, it was kind of like a, I'm cool. The last thing Easy said to me was like, this was a bad joint. And I'm like, yeah, like I can't deal in this capacity, because at the end of the day, when I leave the trenches, I'm still Zan. I don't want to be Zan that was Easy X or whatever the case may be. You feel me? Like, so I'm gonna go ahead, because if Taz trying to play it like that to the culture, like, and then she went on to try to say that me and Easy had sexual relations, and it was just, I'm in a relationship. I don't got time to.
Okay.
You say, like, why would I stay in a climate like that? As a professional, as a mom, I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do interviews. I'm all over the internet. Why would I stay in a situation like that?
So just simply put, it was just like you're talking about C Bree because they're trying to bring her in. He's I guess messing with her, and you just mentioned it, and
No,
then
he
they
wasn't at the time. He had messed with her before.
Oh, okay.
A while ago.
Okay.
That me and him talked about, whatever the case may be, like, you know, friend shit, and so I'm just like, damn, like, that's messy, like.
But in his mind, he's just giving opportunity to all the females.
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Now let's say that his body was giving opportunity to all the females. But why disclose that you are like his ex? Like, if you're going into a professional environment, like, don't disclose that. Like, y'all gonna be professional, whatever happened behind the scenes, like, you know what I mean, before we got to this space, we're not gonna tell anybody about anything. You know what I mean? That way it don't get messy, it don't get leaked, you don't get, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But by her telling Zan, like, all of this stuff, I mean, Zan telling Taz, like, all of this stuff, like, stuff gets out about her, how she feels about C Bree, and I don't know, this is a mess. And Remy, like, wait, y'all ain't gonna talk about person I'm with. What's going on? What y'all mean easy as this and easy as that? This is a crazy situation, guy.
I'll be honest, I still to this day don't understand what made him do that.
So the conversation you had with him and Remy, is it an uncomfortable conversation? Because obviously you said after this is like, I'm out. I don't want to be a part of it.
No, it didn't start out like that. We really just sat down to talk about, I wouldn't say damage control, but we kind of just sat down to talk about what was actually going on. It wasn't like we about to get on the phone and da-da-da-da. It wasn't like that. It was just like kind of like what was going on, and then me and him got to arguing.
Okay.
Like, yeah, me and him got to arguing. So she's sitting there, and you know what I'm saying, and I felt uncomfortable. At that point, I feel like I'm arguing with this woman's boyfriend, and I'm cool.
Okay, so it just got weird for you.
Yeah.
So at that point, are you completely?
But then if you like Remy, right? And you know, she probably thinking like, why are y'all even talking about this? Like, we sitting here, we put money in y'all pocket. Like, why are y'all sneak dissing other people that's on the league, talking crazy about each other, about past relationships and all? Like, why is this even happening? Like, if we're trying to build up the trenches, we try to do whatever we're doing. Why are y'all doing this? Like, this catty stuff that is not necessary. If you had a past relationship with Easy, is that everybody's business? Or if he's was messing with C Bree, whatever her name, you know, I'm shout out to her. If he was messing with her, why is everybody talking about that? Because once everybody start talking about everybody like who was with him or whatever, and we all are in the technically getting money off of this business, this creates like too many issues. You know what I mean? But then like when the dude you were with starts messing with the boss, maybe that kind of like got them. I don't know. Maybe they all start talking, you know, people. I don't know. But none of the, if they would all have just kept their private relationships with him or whatever, private, like they probably, Trenches would still be, or just like get off of the league and then you say whatever you feel.
Just going, or you like, yo, I'm through with the trenches, and then there's no more like.
No, so in my
you
head,
in
I
the
said, like, all right, I'm done with the trenches. I already knew that Easy was upset because I was calling this nigga a whore, but we go through shit. Like, I look at him like, you my family. Like, we done been through shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, so it's like, all right, you mad that I called you a whore, whatever. Big, you know, nigga, you know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we.
But to call somebody the W word, you gotta still be in your feelings about something. You know, like if you got like the girl you used to mess with or whatever, you know what I mean? And be like, man, you a H word. You know what I mean? Like you might be, because you know she did something or something. You know what I mean? You might kind of be in your feelings a little bit. But if you're not in your feelings, you don't care. It never comes up. Or if you joking around, man, you a H word. You know what I'm saying? But if you still say it, like you in your feelings some way, somehow. Are you either you? Yeah, I don't know. Was saying in her feelings. Eazy's messing with a multi-millionaire. Then she finding out like he messed with C Bree, like all of this stuff. Allegedly, was she in her feelings at the time? And then if they're trying to quarterback the situation, she stopped herself from saying damage control. If they try to quarterback the situation, and she's like, I'm arguing with this girl's man, then it should be like it should snap like right back into professionalism. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, so this is the situation that's going on. How do we mitigate this? How do we fix it? But arguing back and forth, I don't need to be in this situation. It's like feelings is involved here.
Like this, you know that I know that you want whatever the case may be. So
Somebody said she's the one spreading the mess. It's a messy situation, gang. Somebody said ZAN still loves EAZY. I don't know.
for him to be so upset, I'm like, all right, cool, he upset. Give him some time, some space. I ain't talking to Easy, whatever the case may be, but I'm still making my rounds, trying to get booked for battles. I did the Baddie Rap show. Like,
But then again, what she's saying, right? She said she's in a relationship with somebody. Like, why are you in a relationship with somebody and you still doing business with somebody that you was smashing? Like, this is so, like, bro, a lot of women don't tell you everything, bro. Like, when they be going to work, like, they don't be telling you, like, they probably work with somebody that they, you know, didn't smash before. They ain't gonna tell you everything. You know what I mean? Why are you, like, in a business with somebody that, I mean, she not a business partner, but why are you working at that company as a subcontractor? If you have a boyfriend and he smashed before, you know what I'm saying? And the dude you working with, that's technically your boss, smashed you before. Like, that's what it is. Your girl is going to work for somebody that smashed before. What? Like, what is going on, gang? Somebody said not just a boyfriend, husband. We breaking up, gang. Like, we like it. What would you do? Like, wait, you was in a relationship with this bro? You going back to work? He the boss? One of the bosses writing your paycheck? What you think gonna happen if he pulls you in the office? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, whoever dude is, like, is letting. There's gonna be a whole heck of a lot of HR complaints this year, B. Oh man, does the trenches have human resources? Yo, but the dude that was letting her rock out like that, like, cause she tried to like glow up like, oh, I'm in a relationship and I don't need to be involved in it, bro. You involved in this and you in a relationship. Was somebody that was blowing that back out. That's crazy. Pause. I know y'all want to pause it, but it's what it is. Battle rap is messy, gang.
I'm doing my own thing, and then I got some text down to an argument. And I see, what made me comment was I think I see a post. It was like, the trench is not nothing without Muab, Tex, and Zan, and I agree. That's how I feel. Like, shout out to y'all, or whatever case. I don't got no issue with nobody in the trenches. Leon D, my bro, fucking Crush. You know what I'm saying? I still root for them niggas. Dre Majesty doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no issues with none of them. But I felt like we brought the trenches the energy. I felt like we brought I wouldn't say notoriety, but it's like a Philly thing. Like, you got the trenches for the Philly, but it's like I guess the fans might know what I'm trying to say. Like the energy, like it's a feeling. Like we got that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys were the original roster who brought that trenches energy. I remember the whole like I was doing your thing.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So they get into whatever it's gonna be because I commented on it or whatever. Me and him start going back and forth. My bads will get taken down. So I'm like, but Tex bads will get taken down.
What battle?
All of them. Any one that I did with trenches or.
And how many battles is this?
It was 4 battles.
Wow, he took out 4 of your battles.
But in my heart, I'm like, that nigga ain't take my battles down. Them all was on Chrome. So you know what I'm saying? He ain't take my battles down, but I mean,
you don't feel like he did it. You feel like it was Remy.
I feel like it was influenced, or maybe it was him. I don't give a fuck. My battle's not up.
Okay.
Whatever the case is, they not up. You feel me? I don't know.
Did you speak or try to figure it out? Like, yo, did you have a conversation with him at all?
So, EAZY got to the point where he didn't want people talking directly to him. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I talked to Ja, that's one of EAZY business partners, and I'm like, yeah, what I got to do to get my battles put back up, because at the end of the day, work to fuck the brand. It don't even gotta be on a channel. Just give me the rights to my footage if you're not gonna use it. You feel me? Nigga said he wanted me to sign an NDA because I was threatening to fucking expose him in the way that he act or whatever the case may be, threatening him. And then it was like, I want you to sign an NDA plus you gotta give me $1,000 plus I get to drop it on whatever channel I want to drop it on. Plus, you don't got the rights to it. Plus,
bro, she got to pay $1,000 to get her battle drops. Nah.
Like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Like,
damn, they got like that.
You asking me to sign an NDA? The fuck? Who you talking to? So I say, okay, cool. You know what? What's going to happen? I'm going to let this shit simmer in a pot because it's only so long somebody can pretend to be who they not. You feel me? Like, it's only so long. So all this shit that's going on with him and Cass, it might seem like, oh, she better. Like, no, I like to see somebody cook this nigga because you act crazy for real.
So you saying pretend like somebody who is not. Do you feel like that's what it is? Because you've been knowing him a long time, since 2013. You lived with him, this, that, there. You feel like at this point he's pretending as if he's somebody he's not?
It's the all right, this my thing. Like, all right, we all feel like bosses in our own right.
So she wants EAZY to get cooked because her battles were taken down. And she feels like Remy, and whether Remy was a part of it or whatever, her battles are taken down. You know, so she wants him to get cooked because of that. So she's coming out I mean, if her battles got taken down, bro, people might look at it like, all right, it's 4 battles, whatever, but she had to like sit and cook up. You know what I mean? It could have took her like a month to come up with like material, 2 months to come up with material, whatever. And then you got to practice it, rehearse it. You taking time off of what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? Like to get your craft right. You go in front, you get humiliated, and people talking crazy to you, whatever. You get through the battle, you might have won some, might have lost some, whatever, and then that's taking off of YouTube because of an argument or something. Like, and then she's coming out and she's talking about stuff like this. So it's like, at first I was looking at her like, man, she's just like bitter. But now she's discussing it and talking about it, I could see how she could be mad, bro. Like, to be real.
It's your platform. You feel like the boss of it. Like, even if you compete with other people, like,
somebody said nobody checking for no ZAN battles. Back when her battles was dropping, people was talking about her. Like, yo, this ZAN girl, she's dope. Like, people was doing that, bro.
My shit is, you know what I'm saying? We all feel that way.
Right.
But in his head, he think that everybody is under him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a competition. It's like Peon said, it's like he be acting like motherfuckers is under him. The same motherfuckers that extended their hand.
That's got to be crazy too, right? Because it's like, I mean, he is like the more popular battler. It's what it is. But they probably looking at it like, you're not from Philadelphia, you know what I mean? And I'm giving you like this, like one of the people that's backing you, but you're not really from here. But you treat me like a peon, like I'm from here. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is a crazy situation.
To make sure that you was cool when you needed to be cool. So the fact that you act like that, it be like, that shit weird. And it's not only me that feel that way.
So is it safe to say that, you feel as if he's turned his back on the ones who helped him, in a sense?
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. But not like in like a home.
But, or it could be like you being real messy. You causing like dissension, like with people that are in the league, like you causing problems. You know what I mean? And then now you being disrespectful. You already robbed me before. Like, you already, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm taking your battles down, gang. Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying. Yo.
Hungry kind of way. Like, you know how some people be thinking, like, acting like people owe them something, or this motherfucker owe me this, or da-da-da. Me and who I talk to, I don't think that nobody's like EAZY owe us nothing, because he did give her opportunity. Right. It's the we were working together type shit. Like, nigga, you didn't just spoon feed me nothing. I still had to write my raps. I still had to go up. I still had to. You
did. You had to write your raps. You had to perform, and you had to do good. But if EAZY didn't put you on that platform, will people seeing you like? And this is no just to I don't even want to say a name because they're gonna get mad. I say something, it gets crazy, right? If you were on like a lore name league and you wrote the same raps and you rapped the same material, would people be talking about you the same as if when you were on Chrome or the trenches or whatever? A lot of times, like where you are, like at the moment, like can impact like how people see you, like your visibility. Did that have anything to do with it? Like, is he really giving you an opportunity? Like, you know?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I still had to perform.
Right.
I had to put something into it. So you can't just say or look down on motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not cool.
So, did she leave? So she left. She made it seem like she left because it was a conflict. It was too messy. She's in a relationship, all that. So she left. When she left the trenches, did she break her contract? Right? So she leaves the trenches if she's under a contract and she breaks her contract. Is it an is it a battle for battle contract, or is it like, yo, you're tied to the trenches for a year, 2 years, or whatever it is? What was the contract? Did you break the contract and they feel like you broke the contract? Now we have a right to take your battles down. And if you want them up, you're going to have to pay to get them up because you broke the contract. You messing up some of the business that we got going on. You broke a contract. So now you're going to have to pay to get these battles back up. Is it that, or is it just the battles are being taken down because they're being petty? What was the contract? Because you don't hear her talking about a contract. Did she break the contract? Now, if she did break a contract because of whatever, and the battles are taken down and they have the authority to do it, and they want to charge you now to put the battles back up, they would be well within their rights to do it if a contract is broken. You know what I mean? To where, you know, the public looking at it and be like, man, y'all, you broke a contract, eh? They do what they want to do.
So as far as your battles, right? You have the conversation. He gives you all of these.
Hey, Charm, I'm not gonna say that unless you super chat, man. No matter how many times you write that.
You know, things that he needs you to do to be able to get the battle. What's your answer, and how does it progress?
Yeah, Everyday Rich made a good point. He said either way, she needs to have it in a contract about what happens with the footage. Like, why?
I said, no, basically, I just said,
I mean, if you broke the contract, pay the $1,000 to get your battles back up there. Sign the NDA. Well, I mean, the NDA would be pointless now because she already like told everything. Maybe it's $1,500 now. Maybe it's $2,000 if you want them battles back up because you already ran your mouth. Now you trying like, if you want the battles up, you trying to go against me publicly to aid my opponent to further smear me out into the public, right? But you want your battles up? The $1,000 just became $5,000. If you want them battles back up, if you broke the contract. I don't know. Somebody said 90% of battle rappers are not legally astute. I don't know what be so hard about but you know, it could be when you dealing with like entities, right? Like and I'm not saying Remy's like this. I've never had a problem with Remy and nothing like that. Shout out to her. But other than when she called me in Colorado going crazy. I don't even want to say that, man. Like, maybe like dealing with a person like Remy, you probably like, yo, this is an opportunity. There's gonna be a lot of eyes on this. Like, she's super popular. She's got a lot of leverage at this point, you know, because you want to be affiliated with this person. You might not put certain things in a contract that you would put in a certain contract for another league because you do want to be on stage with her. You see what I'm saying? Or around her, or doing business with her to some capacity. So she's got that leverage. Not that she's using it, you know, but she's got that leverage to where you're not like in your mind, like you're being psychologically mind fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Just like she ain't got to say nothing, but you might compromise certain things that you would normally put in a contract just to be around her or to be dealing business with her. You see what I'm saying? So maybe you would put something in there about the footage, but because you're dealing, you know, you're going to have an opportunity to Remy, you might not do it. And then now this comes back to bite you because you didn't have anything in the contract. Maybe you did, and maybe you broke the contract, and it goes back to that. Maybe she broke the contract. But if you broke the contract and your battles got removed because you were being messy and saying a whole bunch of stuff that didn't need to be said to Taz, and it gets out about the C-Bree and everything. You know what I mean? Could you really be bitter at EAZY right now? Because if I'm looking at this situation, this is just me being real, right? He gets locked up, and she did say, like, she provided a place for him to stay at whatever, house arrest and all of that, and she was paying for storage, she was paying for different things to keep things running or whatever. So the money that he had set aside, hustling, whatever he was doing, she got rid of the money, right? Like, used it. He comes out thinking she robbed him. She said, get it back in blood. You know what I mean? And not so many words. That's what she said. She's joking with him, but that's what she's saying. So he still tries to do business with you after you robbed him. So it's like he gives you another chance. Like, even though you were like helping him in the beginning, like, well, who knows who was helping? You helped him with a lawyer and stuff like that, Zan. So you was helping him. I'm just breaking down the story as I'm hearing it, right? You helped him get a lawyer. You helped him like with a residence or whatever. for the house arrest or whatever, but then you robbed him, right? So he ends up dealing with you again on a business level, gives you an opportunity. He's doing big things, dealing with Remy, all of that. He's got big things going on, and he brings you into that. You go into that after robbing him, and then you start sowing seeds of discontent. You know what I mean? Like you telling Zan what's her name? Zan's telling Taz things that Taz shouldn't know. You know what I mean? Or they discussing or talking bad about C Bree behind their back. And it's like, man, I just brought this girl into the fold and she being messy. And then it's like they trying to talk to you about the damage control, whatever. She was talking about that. They kind of trying to talk to you about that. And you arguing. And then you leave. I'm not saying you 100% wrong or nothing like that. I'm just saying this is what it sounds like. And then you leave. And you say, I got a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship. I can't be involved in all of this. Even though you're in a relationship, you're dealing with your boss is your ex. That's insane. But then you leave. So when you leave, did you break the contract? So they pull the battles down. If you want the battles up, you got to sign an NDA because too much stuff is going on. You sign an NDA and we want $1,000 since you did all this. And then instead of doing that, you still bitter. You go and you do an interview with Knowledge, which Knowledge's primary goal is to talk about whatever everybody want to hear about, which is the Pottsville. Where is he from? So you further Cassidy's agenda, and you say it in the blog, right? That or the interview, you said you want to see Cassidy win because you don't like how EAZY's been treating you. This is what this is. That's what it sounds like to me. Unless I'm missing something, let me know in the comment section. Am I missing something? So she joins the fray at going in on EAZY the Block Captain because of some missteps she did. I don't know.
All right, cool, you got it.
Okay, so you didn't even sign the NDA. You didn't even want your battles anymore.
No, fuck them joints. With any bitch that stand in front of me gonna get it. I'm gonna have the same energy and I'm gonna have more footage. If you can, you might be able to silence my crying for whatever the case may be or whatever. Even like when you thought to take my battle down, I'm in my head like, then that's kind of corny, but it's like I must be doing something right that a motherfucker don't want nobody to see me at all. You know what I'm saying?
No, you must have been doing something wrong. To where you did so much to where they felt like we're taking her battles down. You know what I mean? Like you sowed so many seeds, you done just done so much. We trying to do good business with you. And you ain't getting the picture. Like this is Chrome, this is trenches. We're trying to move forward. You putting all this like unnecessary things. We see C Bree doing interviews, all this coming out, and it's just like, why is this happening? And Remy probably looking at EAZY like, what? Why you bring her here? You know what I'm saying? If she doing all this, we ain't want nothing to do with her no more. Take her battles down. Why you take my battles down? You want them up? Sign this NDA because you're doing too much right now. We seen the tap. We see you going back and forth with this person on Twitter. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's already too much going on. Sign the NDA, pay the $1,000, get your battles back up.
That like you felt like that was my shine and you just snatched it back from me, like as if I don't write my own shit, as if I'm not still working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, you got it. Once I asked for my battles back in a professional way, it wasn't even no emotional shit. Like, all right, what I gotta do? I even offered to pay for them.
Right.
I offered to pay for them. I just want the rights to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my battles. If I can't pay you for them, let them be mine. You can have 3 of them.
But she just contradicted herself. She just said, I don't care. You want to take my battles down, whatever. I don't care about that. But then you care so much that you want to buy the rights to the battles. So do you not care about the battles? Or do you care about the battles? You obviously care about the battles. You just said like, yo, I'm writing and I'm trying to get this, I'm pinning all of it. You care about the battles. And you want your battles back up. But they offered you pay $1,000. If you can't pay the $1,000, How are you gonna buy the rights to the battles? Because the rights are gonna be worth way more than 1,000. Because now you're talking about the rights. You can distribute it however you feel like it once you get the rights. A lot of stuff ain't making sense, man. I don't know.
Back, one of them you can't touch. All right, cool. So you try to charge me $1,000 for 3 battles. Cool, give me my battles. Then you want the NDA. Then I don't got the rights to it. Then you get to drop it on a new startup channel where I can only share it.
Yeah, but did you broke the contract? Did you break a contract by leaving? I'm not saying, Zan, I'm not coming at you. I'm trying to piece this together, right? When you said, like, I don't want to deal with this no more, did you break the contract? Did you mess up? Maybe they were going to have you battle somebody at the next event, or maybe now they got to reorganize everything. And not, did you know what I mean? And now see Bree feeling some type of way. What's her name? Taz is feeling something like, and then now the Rift and EAZY and the Remy and all, because you was talking. So you left. Now they pull your battles down. They kind of mad at you at this point. You know what I mean? And you kind of, you don't care about that, but then you saying you care about that. You wrote and then you trying to get the rights to it. They want you to sign an NDA because you said too much already. You've been saying, they know we're dealing with somebody on our league that knows too much, that is already out here talking on Twitter, on internet, like whatever. She's talking. Stuff is starting to spill out. And we know a lot of stuff is spilling out because of this person. She got to sign an NDA. Now we got to put some leverage in this situation because we dealing with a hothead right here. And look what's happening. You on Hip Hop Is Real doing an interview with Knowledge to God. Talking about EAZY's where his grandmama stay. Where he's hustling, his house arrest. You see what I'm saying? It's probably why they want an NDA. $1,000 if you want everything back up, because you can cost us a bunch of money if you broke this contract. How we was gonna move and maneuver. I don't now. The more she talks, because when I first heard this, I'm like, man, this is insane. Like, why they do that to her? But now that she talked about the situation, I'm like, I paid $1,000 in the NDA because this has already went too far. And you lucky they even want to put everything back up after that. Mm-hmm.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Well, that makes no sense.
So what does it do to your relationship at that point? Like, are you just like super upset with him, or just like?
I'm super upset. It's like there's no relationship there. You can't continue to let nobody play with you. That was the last straw for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the last straw for me. And whatever happens to the motherfucker, okay, at this point. That's how I feel.
Now she like, whatever happens to him at this point. The problem, I feel like, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, right? Like, when hood people get involved in business, a lot of emotions get attached to business, right? It seems like to me, EAZY wanted to handle it like, all right, me and you, we didn't had our history, right? You robbed me, whatever, I'm still giving you a chance, whatever. Me and you didn't had our history. A lot of battlers are starting to become a lot more emotional about a lot of things, right? I'm going to take myself away from this situation. That way, me and you are not having direct conversations because we had a past before. So you might feel like you can talk to me differently than other people can talk to me because there's a past, right? Let me remove myself from it. If you want to get in contact with me, go through this person. When she first says it, like, yo, he feeling himself like he think he better than everybody else. Like, you can't just talk to him. You got to go through this person. When she lays it out there like that, you like, man, EAZY sound crazy. Like, but then the more she talks and she explains things, and you got to think emotions versus business. It seems like EAZY moved towards business, and he's trying to get himself away from the mess. I'm a popular battler right now. I've got a league. I got to keep everything in control, keep everybody as happy as I can. But also, I got to get ready for battles and do all this, you know what I'm saying? Market and promote, you know what I mean? Hit the next level in life and all that, all while helping running all of this, right? The last thing I need is mess. Let me remove myself from, like Smack do. Smack, you can't just talk to Smack. You had to talk to P. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't get in touch with Smack. You might get a few people every once in a while. Oh, Smack, man, you can't even get in touch with him. There's probably a reason why. Because you start talking to people, they start feeling old things. You know what I mean? Or they start feeling like they can get away with more stuff. Or they're talking to you crazy and, you know what I mean, doing different things. So it's like you have to create that separation when you're dealing with business. You know what I'm saying? It's not making it too easy. I'm just saying like how it looks. It's like being professional versus being hood. You know what I mean? Like you got to separate the two. You don't see, even though all of this has happened, right? You don't see EAZY the Block. He might go live and address things like if him and Tex are going at it, right? Or him and Muop or whatever. He'll address it so everybody can see it because it's been things that's been missed. You know what I mean? So he wants everybody. I'm not saying Tex missed nothing or whatever. You know what I mean? But the way it sounds, right? Well, Muop. I mean, not Tex, but Muop. But like he's addressing things publicly. You might see a lot of that now if he's going back and forth with somebody so y'all can see it. But you don't hear him like on his channel dogging ZAN out. This is why we ain't messing with ZAN. ZAN is crazy. Like she was talking too much. She was running her mouth. You don't see him like wilding like that on her. But the flip side, because he's taking the business approach, right? All right, I'm removing myself from the situation. You want the battles up, this is what you got to do. You know what I mean? But you see ZAN on an interview destroying EAZY, right? I don't know, man. What y'all think?
That happened to him, but everything, what you put out, you get back.
Right.
What you put into the universe, you're going to get back. So if you falling out with this person, you falling out with that person, look where I'm at. I'm doing an interview about the nigga and him lying about something or not lying about something. Like, it's always going to be some type of drama with him because he see too many. He one of them. Like,
and I'm not saying EAZY completely right. I'm saying what it looks like looking at this. You know what I mean?
Like, you see too many bad seeds. He sow too many bad seeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, what's your honest relationship with him or his camp today?
I don't got no issue. I don't have a relationship with him at all. This should be. And then everybody in churches, like I said, I don't got no. There's no personal beef. I know how it is when you with a squad. Niggas gonna be like, oh, I ain't fucking with her. I don't care. I'm by myself. But I don't got nothing against nobody. I still cheer. I be sharing that shit.
Okay.
It be coming up. I be sharing it. Dre Max, she just, you know what I'm saying, gave me a little shout out.
She do be doing that.
Last battle, I shared it. You feel me? Like, it's not really no. We battle rappers, like battle rappers.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like it's like EAZY? Is a lot of hate for EAZY? Like EAZY got a lot of haters, or do you feel like it's just warranted?
So Shish Raws in the chat said, "Man, EAZY the pettiest person in battle rap, on and off camera. So if I come back to him, it's because he put the energy out there, and it don't want what? Come on, can you get some commas and periods? Man, I'm sorry. Can you just write that again? It said, man, EAZY the pettiest person in battle rap, on and off camera. F out of here. So if it came back to him, it's because he put that energy out that it don't have to be recorded. He said, because I know the truth about everything. I've been around before y'all even got to see who EAZY is. See, you coming out against him now. Why didn't you say this before you had a battle coming up?
Or people just, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just.
I feel like his personality is, some people fuck with it, some people don't. I think some people.
And the crazy part is, like, somebody in the chat said Philly is dead without EAZY. I can't necessarily say that. You know what I mean? Battle Academy be trying to, like, you know what I mean, every once in a while they'll do something. But I mean, he was the biggest proponent of Philly, and I'm not saying just because you're the biggest proponent and you're the most popular person there, it excuses you claiming it and you from 2 hours away. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that, but it's very interesting that he's not if he ain't from there, right? Like he's putting on for the city, putting money in people's pockets, got a league there. I don't see Cassidy doing. This ain't dissing Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. I don't see nobody else doing that. But it's like, we ain't rocking with him. Like, let's turn on him. Like, let's go crazy on him. Or it could just be like, yo, he ain't from here. Like, we tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, he claiming this place, he ain't from here. Whatever. Cassidy put it out. Now we can say something. It could be that.
People just be jealous or mad, and then I think that some people have motherfucking reason enough to be mad at him. But like the internet shit just be like jealousy, you know what I'm saying, fan shit. But then you got other people that got real reason to be like, fuck that nigga.
Gotcha.
Shice Ross said, not coming out against him, but I'm not about to let people drag my sis for telling her truth. I'm not saying she ain't telling her truth, but I'm just saying like what she's saying and how it is adding up. Like it seems like she said a little bit too much while she was over there at the trenches. It's what it is. And she gets in her feelings and she leaves. Whether or not that's her truth or not, that's what happened. They gave her an option when they removed her battles. Like, you know, if you want your battles back up, pay the $1,000 to sign an NDA. There's a reason why they wanted her to sign an NDA. Look what she's doing. So, Shice Raw, you're going to sit here and act like you don't see none of this going on right now?
Do you still got love for him? Like, if you could say something to EAZY right now, if you could, like, you know, if you ran into him or you see him, what would the energy be like?
I would say, bitch.
Shice Raw said, respectfully, he not from Philly. I been knew that, but that wasn't my business to reveal. Okay.
Put my battles back the fuck up.
Okay.
Simple as that, you know.
Wait, no. Zan, you just said all that, and then you said put my battles back up.
You know, if you ran into him or you see him, what would the energy be like?
I would say, bitch, put my battles back the fuck up.
Okay.
Simple as that. You know,
she is. I like Zan, bro. I like Zan though, but she hilarious, bro. So Zan, you do want your battles up.
That's weird. I would check that situation because what the fuck?
Let me ask this: was there a reason why he said he took him down? Like specifically?
It was like in the midst of him. He took text battles down, and I guess the bright idea was like, I'm gonna take this bitch shit down too. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, he would have been took my battles down. I had already not been trenches for the longest.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's no real reason you could connect why he took it out outside of this little mishap y'all had, and you saying what you said about him.
That's it.
So the only thing you would want to say to him is put my battles back up. That's it.
I think there's a reason why he took the battles down, man. I understand now why he took the battles down. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but they gave her an option to put him up.
Oh, why you act like a fucking weirdo?
Okay.
Why you act weird?
All right, man. Hey, shout out to everybody. I'm about to get up out of here. We'll be back a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just going to do something. But shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zan. I think it was good to see her personality. She actually is funny, man. I like watching her. I think she needs to do more interviews, to be real. I think she needs to try to battle more. I didn't have a problem when Zan was battling. I thought she was cool. You know what I mean? I thought she was somebody that people can check out. You know, I don't think she should stop battling. I think you got them 4 battles removed. If you want the rights to the battles, you know, maybe it's going to cost you more than $1,000 because you got to think about what they invested because they probably had to pay you to battle, all that stuff. But if it's $1,000 to get the battles up, I don't know if they might raise it now. You know, try to figure out a way to talk to them, try to get the battles up. But then now you got this interview out. So it's going to be like, even if you meet with EAZY, you know what I mean? Or you see him somewhere and be like, put my battles in. You be like, man, you did interview with Nas. I ain't about to, no. This is crazy, gang. Ah, man. A lot of emotions involved in this one, man. But shout out to Zan. I ain't got no problem with her. You know, I rock with her. I follow her. I don't follow that many people. I do follow her. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Come and subscribe. Go check out the J Mills interview I did.